What's up? I'm back. I've got a few days off work and was tinkering around with this shit while I was eating lunch, and went live, I guess, a little faster than I expected. So that's what happened last time. I don't know what I thought would happen when I pushed go live, but in the past, anytime I've fucked around with streams, it just has had issues. So let's see. I want to clarify some shit about MBTI versus Socionics terminology, and the exchange rate between the two systems, sort of. I think a big issue, like a core issue with typology and creating chaos in the community, is that people use, myself included, MBTI terms to refer to not necessarily MBTI concepts. And so people, so if I say ESTP, I know that I am thinking of a Socionics SLE, because even though I speak in MBTI terminology, which I know is a bad habit, I think in Socionics more than anything, and I'm almost always referring to a sociotype or Socionics. I really don't have any use for MBTI. Doesn't have much depth. It's got no depth, or it's got too much depth. So at the general level, MBTI is just a test. It's like a fucking BuzzFeed test. Like, what type of bread are you? And then underneath that, underneath it, it's got gobs and gobs and gobs of typology that it just sort of lumps out as, well, MBTI is inspired by this stuff, and it just goes, here's a whole stockpile of stuff that it's just a mess. It'd be like, well, we pull from psychology. Okay, well, what parts of it? How did you get there? So I don't think MBTI has any actual conceptual or systematic value. And like every time I'm talking, I reference a type, I'm almost always thinking of the Socionics type. And I should work on that. I probably will work on that, and try to use the 3-letter acronyms more from Socionics on principle. But you know, the world talks in MBTI. So, well, this side of the world. So I'm still going to use that. But I do think that using the same language for different concepts is like probably the biggest cause of chaos and confusion in the community. And it's not just with type names. I mean, cognitive function definitions vary. Freud uses a lot of the same terms as Jung to describe different things, and that muddies the water more. It's a shit ball that I can't unravel. So I'm really not going to task myself with doing it. But if you ever hear me talk, I'm almost always, no matter what MBTI phrase I use, I'm almost always dealing in socionics in what I'm thinking about or explaining, unless otherwise described. So that's a rule of thumb in watching me. What else? TWFP shit. Oh man. I started recording a video last night with Ace about it. And then he had to dip early. And then I finished it. Actually, I finished it twice because the first time I didn't record with sound. And you know what? It's not there for me. I'm just not interested in it. Eric's getting Eric's lining that he made. Everybody knows that. I don't think Becky or Tori, Spacey's girlfriend, are innocent either. I think everyone's being vindictive and petty and childish and shit smearing and posturing to try to be the most pious person on the fucking soapbox. And you're all full of shit. So I really got nothing to say there, except I got nothing to say there. I tried to make it fun because I generally like drama and enjoy splashing around in that shit. Provided there's a little bit of distance between me and it. But this just isn't the one. I want better drama. So, Eric, Planet Ketchup, Spacey, or Spacey's girlfriend, whoever's really invested in this, give me some better drama to work with, because this one's stale. And Eric's finally done the right thing by the standards you can expect to hold him to. And I said, you know what, I don't want to do it anymore. So I haven't been doing it. Let's let this one go. Start a new beef. I don't think I have anything else really. I've got another video with Daniel, the last one, the third one, that's already uploaded. It's available for early viewing on Patreon. I'll make it public today. I'm uploading now another video with Kat, and that will be available for early release. I've got two more with her. I'm going to upload them both and put them on Patreon for early access, and then I'll release those, following the Daniel one. What else? Oh, I've got like 6 videos that are in edit here. I do all this shit on my phone, so it's kind of tedious to chop it up. But there's 6 in the works, and by in the works I mean 2 uploaded and basically complete, and the rest are in various stages of done being recorded. How many people are watching? 6. Not bad for the middle of the day on Tuesday. Don't like saying shit. All right, well, I will go finish fixing the washing machine. There it is. I started to get into socionics. It took me a while to notice J and P patterns. J and P determine by first function, either perceiving or judging function. I don't know, after reading SEE matched me the most. Okay, so when I do, I just skip the socionics 4-letter acronyms altogether because it's too close to MBTI. It understanding how that phrase works doesn't help you understand the system at all. I just go straight to the 3-letter acronyms. But yes, that is, I mean, that is what you just said is correct. In socionics, the J or the P describes whether the lead function is a judging or a perceiving function. So, I mean, that makes more sense than the MBTI way, but still, it's too muddy. So I just go to the 3-letter acronyms, and that they do that by your first function, first function, second function, and then version, like introversion or extroversion. So SLE, ESTP stacking would be sensory logical extrovert. ENTJ would be LIE, logical intuitive extrovert. So that's pretty mathematical too. It makes sense. And it skips the confusion of just trying to deal with that tide of shit, especially if you're typing and you see, somebody say ENTJ, but it's a little j. You're like, is that a fucking typo, or are you talking about socionics types? So I don't even bother with that. It's too close. It creates confusion. YJM, are you an SEE? What do you think you are? And Power Red Bull. It's not the middle of the day in Europe. That is true. It's the middle of the night, probably. All right, if there's no other comments, I'm taking off. Last time I said that, these 3 came dropping in, so I'll give it a second. All right, adios.